What's good, y'all? It's katana-ace here back again with another video. Today we are going to be playing Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. Today is the fucking time, bro. It's about time. What is behind these red doors? Who the hell knows? Damn! You're late, Makoto. We've all been waiting for you. I bet you were afraid you'd be discovered as Shut up, please. Let's not jump to conclusions just yet. Save that for the class trial. That's what I'm saying, bro. Innocent until proven guilty. Damn, it's loud as shit. Hold on. Let me adjust the volume a little bit. There we can all reveal the details of Makoto. Bro, it's not my crime. What is wrong with this ragtag ass girl, bro? But, bro, stop reminding me of her death, man. I didn't do it. Me and Sayaka both know that all too well. But then, who is the killer? I'm telling you right now, it's Chihiro. And this sounds so proven guilty, of course. The one who murdered Sayaka. Is he really one of us? For all I know, it could be Monokuma.
Is everyone here?
Nope.
Okay then.
Maybe not.
Please board the elevator in front of you, which will transport you to the courtroom.
Well, we are in the
where
elevator.
all your fate will be decided.
The fuck?
I'll meet you all down there. I'll be waiting.
I'm not ready, bro. Holy shit.
Why?
I'm gonna talk to them. So whoever stuck us here even took this time to set up a goddamn courtroom, huh? Alright, let's hear what I have to say.
Impossible.
Damn, we really gotta go through all with this class trial thing,
You know?
huh? If you want to confess, I guess now's the time to do it. I'm telling you, I didn't do it. Start listening to me. There's no point in standing around here. Settle your resolve and step in the future. Let me turn down the volume a little more. Okay, good. Let's hear what Kyoko has to say. ... Let's get started. She probably think I'm the murderer too. Relax, I haven't decided 100% that you're the culprit just yet. Maybe, but you're obviously leaning that way. You're probably like 99.9%.
What the heck?
I can't help but wonder what whoever killed Sayaka is feeling right now. Well, did you find anything that might actually prove your innocence? A lot, actually. Being so insistent even though you obviously killed her? Very impressive. Bro, I'm going to be proving to you once and for all that I did not kill her, bro. On everybody's soul I did not kill her. And you're all living flourishingly. Well, I did my job. I'm counting on the rest of you from here on out. What did you do? Like, genuinely, what did you do? Alright. So the school basement has become the talking stage. We're all here to bear witness to Mr. 90's final curtain call. Like the one My Hero Academia song? Well then, the time has finally come. Are you ready? Oh. I guess I have no choice but to get on this elevator. Are we not in the elevator?
Welcome.
Let us begin.
Yes, indeed.
Good idea.
Hey,
Are you scared? Yup. No, scared isn't quite right.
Makoto.
I said it before, but it's up to you to uncover the mystery surrounding this case yourself. If you don't, you'll never come to grips with the truth. Damn! I need to cover the truth of Sayaka's death. I didn't need someone else to tell me to do that. In Sayaka's honor, I swear I found out who the real killer is. As I raised my voice to try and give myself courage, I turned, trembling with anticipation, toward the elevator. With each step forward, I could feel my heart starting to race faster and faster. Everyone else was already on the elevator, and when I finally stepped on, the doors closed and the elevator started to move. Where the fuck is what's called Monokuma taking us? What the hell? The steel box descended with heavy clunking sounds towards the school's basement. We really going to fucking Epstein's secret lair or something. I wonder if this is how a death row inmate feels when his time finally comes. Death row? You're about to get executed immediately? Rather than that, isn't that more than a defendant waiting to receive his judgment? Yep, not that serious. Oblivious to our shared anxiety, the elevator lowered us further and further into the bowels of the school. Oh shit. You're not Brooke, bitch. You finally arrived! What do you think? Doesn't it feel just like a real courtroom? It's like a Hollywood movie set, right? Not even close. It's total bullshit.
Well now.
Okay. Everyone find your assigned seats and sit down. Hurry up now, hurry up! We did what he said and found our seats. Is the culprit a guy or a girl? Yeah, that too, but like, is the mastermind behind all of this a guy or a girl? I don't know. The seats were arranged in a giant circle. It was to set up so that everyone could see everyone else. Which also meant that it'd be easy for everyone to transfer their attention and unease onto everyone else. Bro, I can see... Wait, hold on. I gotta show y'all. I can see two very large things at the bottom. The air seemed to grow heavier as we sat there. God damn. And so the curtain on our first case opened. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly... Yeah, okay, I get it. A deadly riddle, a deadly offense, a deadly fate, a deadly crash trial! Okay, we get it. Stop with that rhyming shit, you're not fucking Dr. Seuss. That's not rhyming at all. Do you want to save the data? You know what? Yeah, fuck it. Open e-handbook? Yeah, I'm about to do that shit instantaneously, bro. Alright, we need to go over every single piece of evidence. Set skills? I don't get shit. Melodious voice. Cost 3 SP. I only got that? Increases damage to the opponent when a statement is destroyed? What does this even do? Never mind. You know, I'm gonna check the evidence. The victim was Sayaka Maizono. The time of death is estimated to be around 1:30 AM. The body was discovered in Makoto's room in the dormitory. The death took place in the bathroom. The cause of death was stabbed wound to the admin, and the right wrist appears to have been fractured. There are a number of scratches and gouges on the bed and walls in Makoto's room. Makoto took this from the gym entryway and put it in his room. The sword was found out of its sheath on the floor in the middle of the room. The sword handle was missing some of the gold coating, as was part of the blade. Makoto, damn, 18? I could just read this quietly. What's this music though? It should look fire. Not a single hair? That's actually interesting. "11037? That's probably like one of the most important ones too. What does that even mean? Even Chihiro doesn't know. But for all I know, she could be hiding something. Makoto's bathroom door is difficult to open. And only Sayaka knew about it, and me? Makoto, the room's owner, and Sayaka, the victim, and Monokuma. Makoto's, but he's not very relevant to this story. At least I'll say, I don't think so. The doorknob has been broken. The nameplates has been switched. The kitchen knife from the dining hall has been stolen. AO's account. The knife from the kitchen was missing. Trash duty. The incinerator. Burnt Sharpies. Shower crystal ball. Okay, I think I'm ready. My lying ass. Oh, you know what? Hold on. Let me save real quick. Save. Just in case. I had to save into another slot. Because I'm not ready. Trial. All rise!
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial.
Oh shit.
So,
Voice
your
acting?
votes will determine the results. If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive
Why are you saying who
punishment.
done it like that?
But if you pick the wrong one,
Yeah, we're all gonna fucking die.
then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one
is that
that
check-
deceived
wait, hold on.
everyone else will
Why does that texture look
graduate.
so fucking pixelated? What the hell? And everyone, and the one that deceived everyone else
And
will
the killer
graduate.
really is one of us, right?
Nope.
Of course.
How do we know you're telling the truth? You're evil as
Everyone,
shit.
close your eyes. And whoever did it, raise your hand.
Why the fuck would the killer fall for
Don't
that?
be a goddamn idiot. Why the hell would they raise their hand?
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Before we move on and start the trial, can I ask a question real quick?
What?
What's going on with those pictures?
Wait, those are pictures of the dead people of Sayaka and
I'd feel
Junko.
awful if they got left out just because they died. Friendship penetrates even death's barrier.
What? How the fuck are they going to see this shit, bro? They're dead as shit.
Friendship penetrates?
I bet you want to have your throat get penetrated by a hot dog.
Okay, but what about that other empty seat?
What?
There were only 15 of us to begin with, so why are there 16 seats?
That's a good question. What the fuck?
Oh, no reason. It's just that our little courtroom here can technically fit up to 16 people.
I still don't trust you, bro. There has to be a reason why there's 16 seats instead of 15.
Okay, that about does it for the preamble.
Could there be like a secret 16th student? I don't know.
First up is the case summary. Now, let the class trial begin!
I better say less. It's about to begin. The debate to decide who we think the killer is. Anything I found, anything I noticed, I have to be ready to speak up about everything. Because this isn't about me. Everyone's lives are on the line. Your first non-stop debate is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? Yeah, absolutely. I don't even know what that shit is. As things progress during each class trial, you'll engage in a number of non-stop debates. During these discussions, characters will speak one after another without pause. It's up to you to unearth any lies or contradictions buried within their statements. What this means is that you'll have to use your truth bullets to refute what they say. Any relevant truth bullets you found during your investigation will be loaded into the truth cylinder. Use the mouse to aim, then fire with the left mouse button. Pay close attention to each bullet statement, to each character's statements, and use your truth bullets to blast the right ones. Note that if you run out of time, you will automatically fail, so please be careful. Damn! There's a time limit? If you press the escape key during these arguments, you can review the controllers. Okay, good. Alright. Make your argument. Evidence of a struggle. Alright.
I assert that the one who was murdered was Miss Sayaka Maizono.
Yeah,
Duh.
you know that part already.
Exactly, yeah, exactly, that's what I'm saying.
Place in Makoto's room.
And people are going to assume that I'm the one who killed
So
her.
it seems most likely that the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom. She didn't even have a chance to resist.
Huh? Something's off about what was just said. Because Sayaka hasn't resisted at all, there's no explanation for what happened to my room. For this first debate, we'd like to take a quick sidebar. If you're unable to spot and refute someone else's lies or contradiction, the argument will repeat. We have 9 minutes and 35 seconds? Within a group of statements, some words would appear in a different color. Did you happen to notice? Yeah, there is yellow text. That represents a potential hole in the person's statement, a possible weak spot. Those weak spots reveal something important, though not always inaccurate, sections of a person's statement. Your truth bullets are only effective against these weak spots. So when you see one come up, take aim and fire, but only if you're sure it's actually wrong. Also, you can fast forward the argument by holding down the control key. Okay, thank God. I thought I was about to like have the
I assert
speech.
that the one who was murdered.
And the murder took
In the bathroom.
Why is hold on? Why is the cursor
killer
moving by
must have
itself?
taken her by she didn't even have a chance to resist.
No, it's wrong.
Damn! That should sound fire as fuck. No, that's wrong.
Just a second, Chihiro. Try to remember how my room looked.
She
With
didn't
the
have a
way
chance to
things had been
resist.
damaged, I think we can definitely assume there was a struggle.
Oh, Sayaka fought back against the killer.
A struggle? Between who and who?
This,
Between
Sayaka and the killer.
of course.
So you're saying Sayaka wasn't caught by surprise in the bathroom?
Damn!
Attacked in
Bro,
the
they,
main room first.
whoever made this
Then
game, I think it was
she
Spike
ran to the
himself. They keep on
bathroom to
cooking with
try
the
and
music,
hide.
bro. She must have been attacked in the main room first, then she ran to the bathroom to try and hide.
The killer followed her in, and that's where they finished the job.
Damn,
Should have been obvious
that was a
after
childhood,
taking one look at the scene.
not
It
friend,
shouldn't
like,
even need
you know,
telling.
classmate. That much should have been obvious after taking one look at the scene.
Sorry.
Okay, so what's next?
Next is the subject of the murder weapon.
Wow, this is starting to sound like a real trial.
You're not even doing anything. What the hell are you talking about? We need to determine who was used to kill Sayaka. Make your argument. Alright, kitchen knife set. Okay, let's
So
go.
what was used to kill her?
Kitchen knife set.
Some kind of sharp object thrust into her stomach. Without a doubt, that is the murder weapon.
Yeah.
So the killer used some random knife they had.
Did I do it?
No, that's wrong.
Let's go, man! Break.
No. I do think it was a knife, but not just any knife. I'm almost positive it was a kitchen knife.
Almost.
Huh?
Bro, that is the murder
Kitchen
weapon.
knife?
After the murder, we discovered that one of the knives from the kitchen was missing.
Which
Yeah.
means that knife must be the murder weapon.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
Ayo, we can
I
account
guess
to
that
that.
makes sense. You could sort of see the weapon sticking out of her stomach.
What do you mean,
If you
sorta?
look real close, I could totally see that being a kitchen knife.
Okay, so the murder weapon was a kitchen knife, but where does that get us? I mean, we all know Makoto killed her, right?
Why are you making assumptions, bro?
Makoto's room was the scene of the crime. What more proof do you need?
Are you sure that was my room?
Hold on a
Are you
second.
really sure?
Let's draw
Yeah,
our
innocent.
conclusions after we presented our arguments. Otherwise, what's the point of the trial?
Good fucking move,
Well, we
Kyoko.
can talk all we want. It's not going to change that conclusion.
Are you
I
sure?
don't think that's true at all. I'm sure if we keep at it, something new will reveal itself.
You
Exactly.
really believe that?
Yeah, she's absolutely locked the fuck in, bro. Even though ultimate is like a mystery, it has to be something related to class trials and shit like that. She's right, there's gotta be a breakthrough somewhere just waiting for us to find it, because I know damn well I'm not the killer. There's a bit more to learn about non-stop debates. Would you like to hear more? You can concentrate by holding down the blank stair. Oh, backspace! Wait, I'm playing on a Swedish keyboard, so that's why it says blank stair, but it's backspace. While you're concentrating, the time will slow down so you can pay closer attention to what everyone's saying. On top of that, it's already, it'll steady your aim, making it easier to target potential weak spots. Concentrating like this consumes the focus gauge, and if this gauge empties, you can't concentrate, but the focus gauge will recover over time, so let your brain take a rest and no need to rush. Well then, good luck and have fun! Ooh! That's what I'm talking about, man! AOE's account. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, man! Alright, let's get this shit.
So I guess there's no question that the kitchen knife was the murder
Huh?
weapon.
Huh? Wait, hold on. Escape. Controls. Oh, left shift. Lock. What is? Is it escape? No, it's not escape. Oh, it's space.
Must have taken it from the kitchen,
Bro.
right? You did it in secret. You know.
I didn't even need to slow down time either. No, that's wrong!
Hold on. I didn't take the knife from the kitchen.
Bro, imagine how goofy Makoto must look after he says, "No, that's wrong." He's probably standing up and everything, making this, hitting a pose and everything, bro.
Next, you're gonna say you're not the killer, right? Go ahead and say it all you want.
I have all the proof in the
What
fucking
if I
world
have a
to
witness?
prove that I'm not the killer.
What do you think, Hina?
Huh?
Yeah,
Remember
it's
what
called.
you
She can
were
account
telling me
to.
earlier?
Yeah. Well, I went to go get some tea from the kitchen last night, and all the knives were still there. When I finished my tea and went back to the kitchen to wash my glass, well, the knives was gone. So you're saying the knife disappeared while you were drinking your tea in the dining hall? Yeah.
Just to be perfectly clear, the knife disappeared while you were in the dining hall, correct?
Yeah, it has to be.
Yeah, that's right.
And at any point while you were there, did you ever see me come into the dining hall?
No, you didn't.
No, I don't think so.
You don't
Exactly.
think so?
No, he definitely wasn't there.
The knife disappeared while Hina was in the dining hall. But I wasn't there the entire time. In other words, there's no way I could have taken the knife.
What the fucking move?
Then what about this?
What about
if the
what?
idiot swimmer girl and Makoto are in on it together and lying to protect each other?
Idiot swimmer girl?
Idiot swimmer girl? Oh, and more importantly, why would I get involved in something like that?
Speaking of which, I'd like to ask the bear, if there is an accomplice, do they also become blackened?
So you ask, and so I shall answer. Each murder is allowed to have an accomplice, but only the one who does the killing will get to graduate.
What if both of them do the killing at the same time? Do both of them
So
graduate?
in other words, two people can work together, but one of them has no chance of profiting from it.
Then there's no way anyone would work together, right?
But
Exactly.
what if they did work together and they just didn't know about the rule?
Good grief! Enough already.
Good grief?
No, okay? There are no accomplices in this case.
What'd she say? Wait. There are no accomplices in this case?
Oops. Did I say that out loud?
No.
Anyway, I didn't go
Bro
to the
gave out a
dining hall,
clue.
and I
What?
didn't take the knife.
Yes.
So I'm not the killer.
Yeah, and Aoi is not my accomplice.
Okay, so then, who did take the knife?
Aoi doesn't know.
Hina
I don't
seemed
think
the
so.
obvious candidate. After all, she just said she was in the dining hall.
No
She was
way!
eating.
I swear it wasn't me!
Sure, but can you or anyone else prove that?
Can you prove you're not fat fuck?
I can.
That's right.
Oh shit.
Sakura was with me the entire time I was drinking my tea.
I hate to have
She-
to ask,
she was
but
with you?
just to be sure, Sakura's...
Sakura's what?
Right.
Yeah.
But then, couldn't either one of them have
Duh.
grabbed the knife?
Actually, no. Because, well,
Just spit it
What?
out already.
I stayed in Hina's room last night.
I got so scared thanks to those creepy videos. I wasn't really thinking, I just asked her to stay over. Which means we have airtight alibis.
Oh.
Stayed over? Doesn't that violate one of the school regulations?
No, that doesn't violate shit because Monokuma only said they had to stay in the dorms. He didn't say they had to stay in your own dorm.
We're not allowed to sleep anywhere but the dorms. But it doesn't say we have to stay in our assigned room.
Exactly.
So, I don't think that's a problem.
It is a problem! A boy and a girl spending the night together? It's unwholesome!
Are you sure that's a boy?
I'm a girl.
You are? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry!
But if it wasn't either of
No
you,
way.
then what other possibility
No
is
way you
there?
just called her a boy.
Actually, there is
Just because
one
she's
other
strong as fuck, bro.
possibility. Right,
She probably
Hina?
straight out of Tekken, bro. What?
Oh, yeah, that's true. One other person did come to the dining hall while we were there.
Who is it?
Why didn't you say so in the first place?
Well, because they're not here anymore.
Sayaka Junko? Someone who's not here? Are you talking about...
Sayaka. She's the one who came to the dining hall. And then later, she wound up dead.
Why'd she take the knife if the killer used her knife to kill her? What? Sayaka? Okay, so the person who took the knife from the kitchen was Sayaka.
I got it!
What? Monokuma?
Sayaka is the one who took the knife?
That's the only possibility. And thinking back on it, she was acting kind of unusual. When she came into the dining hall,
No way.
she didn't even look at us. She just went straight to the kitchen.
That's high
As she
genuinely
left,
weird.
she said she just wanted a drink of water. But most likely,
And the person who took the knife was the victim herself!
But if... what?
I'm sure she just took it for self-defense.
So you're saying the knife
Self-defense?
she took was then taken from her, and she was killed with it?
That's the only
In
possibility.
that case, you may not have taken the knife, but you still could have killed her.
But I didn't.
See?
He did do it after all.
Why are you blushing?
No, you're wrong.
Get a rush out of people fucking getting falsely accused? Get horny from that shit?
That's how you would twist the argument.
Shut up. I don't even want to hear you talk anymore. Damn, if I don't do something, they're gonna blame me for the murder. Don't they understand? If they convict me, everyone's gonna die.
It's still too early to decide conclusively that Makoto is the killer, wouldn't you say?
Exactly. We haven't even gone through all of the
Because you
evidence.
see, if the ring did belong to the killer, then they did something most bewildering. And until we unravel that little mystery, you simply can't.
Wait, most bewildering? They did something most bewildering?
Bewildering? What the hell are you talking about?
Something was missing from the scene of the crime that by all rights should have been there.
What is?
You know what I'm talking about, don't you?
No, I don't. Your first Hangman's Gambit is about to begin. Yeah, absolutely. As things advance further in the class trial, the Hangman's Gambit will eventually take place. The point of this is to reveal an important phrase related to the incident in question. You have to deduce the phrase from the letters flying around and the letters already known. Complete the phrase by shooting down the flying letters in the right order. Use the mouse to aim and then press the left mouse button to shoot the desired letters. If you shoot down the wrong letters, you suffer damage to your influence gauge. If this gauge reaches 0 or if you run out of time, you fail. Well then, good luck and have fun! Something that should have been at the scene but wasn't. That must be the crucial point. We could just figure out what that something is. Hangman's Gambit. Where the fuck are you? What? Hi? Hoi? What? Wait. Oh! Hair! Hair! Because that was called the lint roller.
That's right. There wasn't a single hair on the floor.
Exactly!
The culprit removed some evidence?
Bro, I genuinely got that shit first try, bro.
Yes.
On everybody's
and if I were
soul,
the
I did not
culprit,
know about that.
Why would I need to get rid of all the hair in my own room? It wouldn't be unusual at all to find my hair at the crime scene if the crime scene is in my room.
Good
The
move.
reason all the hair was gone was to remove any trace that Sayaka had ever been there.
But what?
That makes sense, does it not?
No. If that were the case, they would have had to do something about the body itself, not just her hair.
Exactly. Why is he still in the bathroom?
Yes, there.
Okay, then why wasn't there any hair on the ground?
What?
The killer got rid of it all, of course, to remove any trace that they had ever been there.
But it couldn't have been me because it's my room that she was killed in. Why would I get rid of my own hair in my own room?
Then that means...
Precisely. It's simply beyond reason to believe that the room's owner and the killer are one and the same.
Yeah, we switched rooms.
Makoto isn't the culprit?
That's what I've been trying to tell y'all, bro.
Decide something
Especially
so important
Toko.
based solely on the absence of some hair?
No. There are other reasons that prove why Makoto couldn't have done it.
I would like to hear these reasons.
So do I.
Do you remember anything remarkable about the bathroom at the scene?
11037.
Sayaka was attacked in the main room first, then fled into the bathroom, right?
Yeah. Then they ran after her, got into the bathroom, and stabbed her.
And how did the killer get into the bathroom? Did they have any trouble with it?
It's called
It's fairly certain that the
I
killer
forgot what it's
had
called,
some
but I know
trouble
what it
getting
is.
into the bathroom. There was clear
Yes.
evidence left behind. Do you remember, Makoto?
I do. Struggled and the evidence that proves it is the object the killer broke. Bathroom doorknob.
I got it!
Yes.
Evidence that the killer had trouble getting into the bathroom. You're talking about the doorknob, right?
Yeah.
The doorknob? What doorknob?
To the fucking bathroom? What else?
The doorknob for my bathroom. It was completely broken. See how the top part was unscrewed? And the doorknob's about ready to fall off?
Oh yeah, true. But what does it mean?
They broke my door trying to get into Sayaka's bathroom.
In trying to bypass the lock, they ended up nearly removing the entire doorknob.
But there was no lock because what's it called? It was my room, and my room doesn't have a lock. Men's bathrooms don't have a lock.
This is another most
Only women's
bewildering
do.
act for the room's owner. It proves Makoto is beyond suspicion.
So
Exactly.
what? You're saying he wouldn't break the door in his own room?
No.
But if the only choice you have is to break it, you break it. There's nothing bewildering about it.
You still don't see? Okay then.
Yeah, exactly. Get on his ass, Kyoko.
Let's take another look at how the incident unfolded. Hopefully that will help you understand.
Kyoko said it was a bewildering act. I almost didn't notice it at first, but is that the key point here? There's a bit more to learn about non-stop debates. Would you like to hear more? Absolutely. I'm not skipping a single fucking tutorial, bro. I could be losing if I don't hear about it. From here on out, the number of weak spots will start going up. But no matter how many weak spots, there's essentially only one lie or contradiction in that debate. What I'm trying to say is, not all weak spots you see are necessarily false. Use a truth bullet on the wrong one, and not only will you fail to refuse what they said, but you'll also lower your trust with everyone, and your influence gauge will take damage. Oh shit. Now this is important, because if your influence gauge reaches 0, you fail. You have to rely on your own logic to determine which weak spots are actually lies or contradictions. Well then, good luck and have fun! Make your arguments. Bathroom door frame.
The incident took place in Makoto's room. Sayaka was first attacked in the main room. She then fled into the bathroom.
Then the killer ran after her. And they got into the bathroom.
So there's multiple of these yellow
At that
texts?
point, the killer had to try and bust down the door. Because Sayaka had locked it. No, that's wrong!
I'm so fucking good at this game. I'm better than y'all. On everybody's so I'm better
The
than
reason
y'all.
my bathroom didn't open wasn't because it was locked. After all, the girls' rooms are the only ones with walk-in bathrooms, right?
Exactly.
Yes, now that you mention it, that is true.
And why didn't your bathroom door open?
Because it was stuck.
Yes.
What are you talking about?
My bathroom door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. Monokuma over there can testify to that.
Yup, true as true can be. But you know, you're supposed to be the ultimate lucky.
Okay, we get it.
That's not lucky at all.
So the reason the door didn't open was just because it was stuck. But the killer didn't know that and assumed it was locked. So they tore apart the doorknob to get in.
Okay, but then why would the killer even think the door was locked in the first place?
Because it was hard to open.
Everyone should have known you can't lock any of the boys' bathrooms.
Because we switched rooms.
The killer could easily make that mistake, thanks to one important detail about this.
Very important. The killer was convinced that the bathroom door is locked, so they didn't know the door actually couldn't be locked. In other words, important detail about the scene of the crime they didn't know was that crime took place in my room.
I got it! The killer must not have realized that it was my room.
What? Are you saying the culprit didn't even know where he was? That's inconceivable.
And yet, he's absolutely right.
Say what?
Well, to be more specific, what the killer didn't know was that Makoto and Sayaka had switched rooms. Which is what led to the misunderstanding about the bathroom. If Sayaka had been in her own room, then
there would have been a lock on the door, and they would have had to break through.
So
Yeah.
they had no idea how unnecessary their actions were.
ultimately, we can't know if it came open by force or simply by accident. But the killer must have been considerably confused, with no idea how they actually got the door opened.
Regardless, it was a pointless act. Wasting time trying to break down a door that wasn't locked is
futile.
Definitely something I wouldn't do, since I would have known exactly why it wasn't opening, right?
Yeah, that further proves I'm not
is
the killer.
a definite
Right, Toko?
possibility.
So the killer would have to be someone who didn't know they'd switched rooms? Then Makoto couldn't have done it.
That's what I've been trying to fucking tell you.
Okay, then who did
What?
do
Wait,
it?
what? That's what. How did I predict Makoto's words, bro? I'm not Joseph Joestar.
I'm sorry, but I give up. Quit without saving.
You bring nothing to this fucking
But
case.
what happens if we can't decide on who we think did it?
Then everybody dies, even the killer.
Why don't we just vote right now?
No.
Majority rules? You really think that's a good idea?
Yeah, our necks are on the line here. Someone seriously needs to do something. For serious.
Does no one have
You're not even
any
going to do a
other
goddamn
thoughts or
thing.
questions? It does not matter how trivial they may seem.
If it's not me, then who? Wait, if they vote right now, who are they going to vote for? They know it's not me, but who are they going
As
to
a
vote?
matter of fact, I do have one question.
What?
Oh, you.
What is your sexy
You
ass
gotta
say?
sound so disappointed.
It's
Damn.
fine, it's fine. Just ask your question.
Oh yeah. Okay, so, well,
Go on.
I was just wondering, how did the culprit get into Makoto's room in the first place?
Yes. How did the killer get inside?
Maybe Sayaka just dropped the key somewhere and the culprit picked it up. That's
Impossible.
possible.
I don't think so. That seems way too convenient.
Yeah.
Then, maybe someone picked the lock?
Negative! If you remember, Monokuma made it quite clear that the locks are all unpickable.
Fine. How about this? The killer got in the easy way. They could have knocked and said they wanted to talk or something, and Miss Maizono
That's
just
impossible. Nobody.
let him in.
Sayaka agreed that she's not going to let nobody, even if it was me, she wouldn't let anybody in.
No, that can't be it either.
Oh, try hello.
Because she asked me to do something in particular. That's the answer right there. There's no way Sayaka could let someone in because... No, it's not here. Switching rooms. What's this? Underlying murder. Sayaka originally asked Makoto to switch to win someone attempts... And she became frightened. No, not this one. Cleanliness, Sayaka's arrest, dying message, dorm... What if it's, dorm nameplates? We're apparently switching some point? No. Switching rooms. It has to be this one. Rooms and room keys. Maybe it's this one? In the bathroom. No.
I got it!
Okay, good, good.
Because Sayaka was already scared, remember? That's why she asked me to switch rooms in the first place.
Yeah. The same goes for you, Sokka. No matter who it is, do not open your door for anyone. Even if I'm sure it's just you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of it switching?
Knowing what she'd been through, I just can't believe she would have opened the door for anyone.
Maybe someone else opened the door?
What if her being scared was a lie?
Why would she lie though?
Huh?
What?
Well, what the hell is that supposed to mean? Why would she lie about something like that?
Big right.
I know you don't want to consider it, but look at this and tell me. Can you still deny the possibility?
What? What is that? There's something I want to talk to you, just us two. In 5 minutes, come see me in my room. Check the nameplates to make sure you don't get the wrong name,
I found
okay?
a notepad during my search, and I shaded in the top sheet with a pencil. And these are the words that appeared.
Oh man! I've totally seen people do that on detective shows. When you write, it can leave an imprint. Sketch over the next sheet of paper, and you can see the words. When I saw that, I was like, holy crap! I better make sure I rip the paper out before I use it from now on.
Yeah, that proves Aoi didn't do it either, because she would have thought about ripping up apart the
It's a
paper.
pretty old-fashioned technique, but even the classics can be surprisingly useful sometimes.
She both are all reliable.
And I should also mention, I found the notepad on the desk in Makoto's room.
Huh?
My what?
Which means only someone who had been in Makoto's room before the incident could have written it.
Then either it was Makoto who lived there, or Sayaka who switched rooms
It's
for a
Sayaka.
single night.
It could have
So,
been me.
Makoto, did you write this?
No.
No, I didn't. But
Of course he
But
didn't.
what?
Because the note also bears a perfectly legible signature. Sayaka's signature.
Damn. Then that note. Sayaka wrote it?
But why? Why would she write that?
The note was likely her way of getting in touch with a certain someone. She must have slid it under their door to let them know she wanted to meet with them in secret.
If you got an invitation like that from the ultimate pop sensation, what young man could resist?
I might actually believe it's you. For all I know, it could be lying about preferring hentai over real form.
Of course, I'm only into 2D, so it wouldn't have any effect on me.
Lying
But
ass.
can we be sure anyone even got this note?
Who even got
And
it?
honestly, even if they did, I do not think they are at all involved in what happened.
Are you sure?
What makes you say that?
Would you like to hear what I have to say?
Go
Very
on.
well then. Pay attention.
Yeah, she has an accent. Make your argument. Dorm nameplates.
Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms, correct?
Yeah.
But in the note, the place they were asked to come to, it specifically says, my room.
I see. So if someone read that note, then they would have gone to Sayaka's room.
Exactly. The room that Makoto was staying in. So in other words, even if someone did read the note and did what it said, they would not have any connection to what happened.
It certainly would seem that way.
The killer went to my room and said Sayaka's. And the reason for that is, it had to be because of what got switched in between my room and Sayaka's rooms.
Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms, correct?
Yeah.
But in the note, the place they were asked to come to, it specifically says, my room.
I see. So if
Maybe it's
someone read
the
that
next one.
note, then they would have gone to Sayaka's room.
Exactly. The room that...
Okay, good. That got my brain juices flowing a little
The
bit, you know what I'm
nameplates on
saying?
Mai and Sayaka's rooms got switched.
They got
Yeah.
switched?
Yeah, so the killer thought it was, what's called? Sayaka's room.
That's right. The nameplates got switched, just like the rooms themselves. As a result, the nameplate on Sayaka's room actually had Makoto's name.
And vice versa.
And the nameplate on Makoto's room had Sayaka's.
So what you're saying is, the room Sayaka was staying in was actually marked as her room.
It was my room after all.
Then, if someone did do what the note said, they would end up at Makoto's room where Sayaka was.
Plus, their rooms are right next to each other, so switching the nameplates would be no problem. And the one who switched the names was... Well, of course it wasn't you, right, Makoto?
No, it couldn't have been.
Right? Okay, then who did it?
I don't know. There's only one person who could have switched the nameplates. The only person who knew we had switched the rooms. Not the killer. It's definitely not me who switched it. Sayaka. Why she
Me and
switched the
Sayaka were
nameplates
the
though?
only ones who ever knew about us switching rooms. So the only other person besides me who would even know to switch the nameplates was Sayaka.
You can also infer as much from her note.
There's something I want to talk to you about in just a few 5 minutes. Come see me in my room. Check the nameplates to make sure you don't get the wrong room,
She
okay?
specifically tells the reader to check the nameplate. She would only have written that if she knew the nameplates had been switched.
But why would she switch them in the first place?
She wanted someone to come to the room she was in, and also hide the fact that it was Makoto's room.
What?
Inviting someone to your room, but not telling them you'd switched rooms. Why would anyone do that?
To understand that,
That's a good
we
question.
first need to understand what happened after she invited the person into the room. That's where the answer lies.
What happened then was probably whoever she invited over came in and attacked her. We figured it out! We know who did it! Whoever she invited over is the culprit!
We didn't know Who do we know who she invited
But
over?
we still don't know who it is, you goddamn idiot!
Yeah.
Sayaka fought with her killer there in the room, yes? Perhaps the answer to our previous question lies in that initial struggle.
Now, why is she struggling in
Yes,
the first place?
I think you're right.
Then... we just have to figure out what happened during the fight, right?
That reminds me. There was a replica sword at the murder scene. Was that perhaps used during the fight?
Oh, the
Oh
golden
yeah.
sword.
What's the deal with that sword?
Sayaka suggested I should hold on to it. I thought it might come in handy if I had to defend myself. It seems pretty likely that the killer used it to break Sayaka's right wrist.
How the hell could you possibly know that's what broke her wrist?
The reason I know Sayaka's wrist was broken with the fake sword is because when you look at her wrist, there's no doubt. Sayaka's wrist. Sayaka's right wrist has been fractured and her wrist was glittery at the injury's location.
I got it! All you have to do is take a good look at her broken wrist, and it should become pretty clear. Right there where her wrist is all swollen. There's something glittery there. See?
Is that gold?
It sure is. Specifically, the gold coating from the replica sword. You barely have to touch that stuff, and it'll stick right to you. And there's some on her wrist because...
I got it! Because she got hit with the sword! Right there on her wrist!
Yeah.
I see. And
Alright, then it's about time to solve this mystery.
What happened in my room? And what led to Sayaka's death? That's what we need to make clear. Again? Alright, getting used to these non-stop debates. Starting with the next debate, I'll start loading multiple truth bullets into your truth cylinder, but just like with the weak spots, only one of those bullets can actually refute the proper statement. In other words, from here on out, you have to combine the right truth bullets with the right weak spots to refute each statement. Yeah. You can press the Q key to rotate the cylinder and choose which bullet to fire. Press and release the Q key to cycle through each bullet. Or you can use the mouse wheel. By the way, if the largest difficulty is set to kind, fewer bullets will be loaded into the cylinder. For our purposes this time, the logic difficulty will be set to mean. Well then, good luck and have fun. Replica sword sheath, replica sword kitchen knife set.
When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword.
I gotta listen to the
and that's when the
shit
first
first.
blow was dealt. A sword-based sneak attack.
And that's what broke Miss Mizono's wrist.
So, she tried to fight back. She grabbed the kitchen knife she had hidden away. But then the culprit took that from her too.
And they killed her with it.
And that's exactly what happened.
If the person with the sword really did attack first, there's no explanation for how a certain part of the sword got damaged. Yeah,
When the
it's replica
fighting
sword.
broke out, the culprit, and that's when the first
sword-based sneak attack.
Fuck. Yes, I see. So we tried to is I have absolutely no idea. Oh shit.
When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword, and that's when the first
sword-based sneak attack.
And that's what broke Miss Mizono. So, she tried to fight back. She grabbed the kitchen knife she had hidden away. But then the culprit took that from her too.
And they killed her with it.
Shit, I don't know what to do. That's exactly what happened. I need to. How do you go over the Narcoma file? Evidence of the struggle. Replica sword. The sword was found out on the sheath in the hero's room. The sword handle was missing from the gold coating as well as the part of the blade. Replica sword sheath. Put it in his room. In his room. The sheath was found some distance from the sword itself, which shows evidence of being scratched with a sharp object. Next up, the sword sheath.
The culprit grabbed the sword, and that's when the first blow was dealt.
Oh, wait, I think I know.
Sword-based sneak attack.
That's what I'm talking about, man! Exactly! Don't
Actually,
fuck with
no.
me, man.
I don't think the fight started with the sword.
Yeah, why is there scratches on the sword sheath?
Because the sword sheath had been scratched. See? There's a gash in it. Like someone cut into it with something sharp.
Something sharp? You mean like the kitchen knife? That would...
Stop jumping ahead! Slow down and explain it so I get what the hell's going on.
If the sword was used first, there wouldn't be any explanation for the scratch on the sheath. If you were going to attack with the sword, you'd take it out of the sheath first, right?
Oh yeah.
That's true. With the sheath on, it'd be heavy and bulky and useless as shit.
Okay, so how did the sheath get damaged?
If they got attacked with the kitchen knife, maybe they grabbed the sword as a defensive impulse. In that situation, there wouldn't be any time to actually unsheath the sword.
So you're saying the sword was initially used to defend against an attack from the knife?
Which means whoever had the kitchen knife was the one who attacked first.
I think I get it. So here's how it all played out.
I'm confused.
The culprit came in, found the kitchen knife hidden there somewhere. Then they took the knife and attacked Sayaka before she knew what was happening. So she grabbed the sword to defend herself. But then the culprit took that from her too. Then, after they broke her wrist with the sword, they took the knife and finished it.
Sorry, but I don't think Sayaka used the sword to defend herself.
Maybe she defended herself with a knife.
How the hell can you not think that?
Because she never held the sword at all. There's a certain part of her body that makes this clear.
Her wrist? That showed she never used the sword. If she wanted to use the sword, which part of the body would she have to touch first? Would have to touch it, her palms! Now, how else are you going to touch it? With her feet or something? Yeah.
The palms of her hands were perfectly clean, so I don't think she ever picked up the sword.
Yeah.
How can you know that just by looking at her palm?
Like I said before, the gold coating on that sword comes right off. All you have to do is touch it. In fact, if you look, you'll notice that a lot of the gold has already come off the handle. It's safe to assume that's because whoever used the sword got some of it on their hands. There's really no way she could have picked it up and come away completely clean.
Maybe she washed her hands after she escaped into the bathroom.
Impossible, because it was nighttime. And the water's closed during nighttime.
Sorry, but I don't think so.
Why do you say that? Is it because you think I'm ugly?
Zero correlation with what I was trying to say.
That's not it at all.
Zero correlation, bro. What the hell are you talking about? Yeah, because the second thing that happens, the water is off.
I got it!
She's not afraid of water.
According to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's time of death, in other words, at nighttime. And the water in the bathroom shuts off.
Oh, I didn't know that. Actually, I haven't taken a shower here yet.
Ugh! What is wrong with you? Even Hifumi is grossed out.
You're no different. You smell like a big fat ugly donkey.
What does that make you?
I'm not sure whether to take that as an insult or a compliment.
Insult, obviously.
So anyway, if Sayaka never touched the sword, then that means...
Bro, take a shower now! Then that means...
The killer is the only one who used the sword.
Then Sayaka used the knife.
If that's right, then the one who damaged the sheath with the kitchen knife was...
Sayaka. Have to have been the one without the sword. Sayaka.
Sayaka? She had the kitchen knife?
But we already said that the attack started with...
What if the knife and what if the attack started with this what's called the knife instead?
The person with the knife attacked first, and the sword was used as an impromptu defense.
Then the one who attacked first was...
Sayaka.
Sayaka?
Now do you
Oh
understand?
shit!
She wasn't a blameless victim in this.
No, far from it. It's almost as if she'd been planning to commit a murder of her own.
What?
She took the knife from the kitchen, then invited the culprit to the room she was staying in. And if it's true that she had the kitchen knife and attacked without provocation...
Indeed. These are all the actions of an assailant.
She tried to kill
Which brings up another
the culprit?
Makoto, Sayaka was the one who suggested you two switch rooms, correct?
Yeah.
Maybe the reason she wanted to switch rooms was so that she could pin the crime on you. That is a possibility, is it not?
Damn.
Sayaka wanted to on me?
That's
that
crazy.
Would also explain why she would switch the nameplates.
And here I was feeling bad about her, man. Fuck her.
She wanted to get whoever she had targeted to come to Makoto's room where
Bro,
she
if there was a
staying.
grave for her, I'd piss on it. Like all day, every day, 24/7, 365, including the weekdays, bro. She tried to frame that murder on my ass, bro. What the fuck?
And by committing the murder there, instead of her room, that would implicate Makoto. But for that to work, the target had to be lured out while still keeping the room swap a secret. If the target knew she had switched rooms, they would have become suspicious right away.
So all that's why she switched the names?
But doesn't that plan seem a little risky? For one thing, even if her plan worked, Mr. Naegi would just tell everyone they'd switched rooms.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not sure our soft-hearted Makoto is capable of that kind of cutthroat behavior. I'm sure Sayaka realized the same thing, which is why out of all of us, she asked him to switch rooms.
Damn.
Plus, she was the ultimate pop sensation. A totally forgettable kid. Or a national superstar. Who are you?
Wait, then you're saying she had this all planned out?
Holy shit!
But in the end, her plan backfired.
And she was the one who
She
got
launched
killed.
her attack with the knife, then found herself under attack in turn. That must be when her wrist got broken, and she was forced to drop the knife.
The tables were suddenly turned on her, and she died at the hands of the one she'd planned to murder.
Just hold on! That can't be true! Because...
Dick Rider.
Hey! You guys have totally derailed the argument.
How?
You're being super boring right now. Come on, wouldn't it be awful if I had to punish you all just because you ran out of time?
Nobody said anything about a time limit.
Oh yeah, we gotta decide who we think did it.
But nobody said anything about a time
right
limit
now,
though.
We just need to concentrate on
They didn't
figuring
say
out the
anything about
answer
it.
to this mystery.
Isn't it like a... We need to concentrate on figuring out the
If we
answer to the
can't
mystery.
uncover who murdered Sayaka, it's over for all of us.
Is it really all over? Obviously I'm committed to finding out who killed her, but what can I do? I mean, as far as clues though, there's nothing left. Are you sure? Dying message. Oh!
It's
what's
easy
going
just to say, hey, decide who
wait,
did.
wait. 11037.
But there just aren't any more clues, right?
No, that's wrong!
I got that shit first try. No way.
There still might be one clue left. Sayaka's dying message.
Dining. Wait, what did you say?
What?
The dying message. She wrote something on the wall behind her.
Dining
remember?
message?
11037. Written in her own blood. There must be a clue about the killer hidden in there.
Well, before we get too far into that, I need to ask, can we really be sure that Sayaka is the one who wrote it?
It has to be. There's no question that Sayaka wrote that message. Left index finger. How can she
The
write it with her
left index
wrist?
finger had blood on it. That could only be because she used that finger to write the message.
Yeah.
See, she broke her right wrist during the fight, so she'd have to use her left hand to write.
Sure. I think we can all agree Sayaka wrote it. But still, what the heck do those numbers mean? 11037?
Hey, Chihiro. You're a computer nerd or whatever, right? You should know all
Computer
about
nerd.
numbers and shit.
No, that's not... Yes, I'm a programmer, but I don't see any kind of meaning in these numbers.
Of course. It's because they're not numbers.
How?
Oh, yeah, it looks like...
What do you think of this?
What?
No, it's just... Now look at the numbers, assuming they're not numbers. Don't these first two, 1, 1, look less like two numbers and more like one letter?
I think I kind of see it.
Ah, you're right. The connecting line is barely there, so I assumed it was 1, 1, but looking at it now, you could also read it as an N.
Oh, it actually makes sense. What the fuck?
You might have finally just said something worth a shit.
Shut up.
Our little gray cells are really getting excited now.
But even if that
Sure.
really is an N, N037, doesn't make any more sense than before.
Damn. Damn it. It's no use. I just don't know.
Rotate the image 180 degrees.
Huh? Rotate it? I think maybe I see something.
Oh my god. Now I see. She wrote down the killer's name.
What?
You just shot past the clue part and right onto who did it.
So, whose name did she write?
What are you talking about? Sayaka's dying message reveals the killer's name. If you turn her message 180 degrees, it should become crystal clear. Huh? Wait. Well, I can't. Hold on. N037. N-O... Noel? What? The fuck? Wait a damn minute. Noel... Wait, Neon is Noel backwards. That should be him? Who else could it possibly be, bro? Bro, if I get this right, all of you have to subscribe now. Click.
Here's my answer.
What?
The key
What?
to solving this
No.
mystery was simply to rotate the writing 180
Y'all gotta
degrees.
subscribe, bro, cause what the fuck?
If you turn the message around, it becomes the letters L
Leon!
O-N.
No way!
Or more accurately, Leon.
The clue was right in front of us the whole fucking time. And we spent the last hour trying to figure out who killed her.
What the hell are you talking about? It's just a coincidence.
Why are you sweating?
It's just a bunch of random squiggles that happen to look like my name.
I don't know about that.
It's not random at all.
Bro, could it actually be Leon?
She wrote that message on the wall behind her as she was leaning up against it.
Yeah, she couldn't have wrote it for no
In
reason.
that position, she couldn't move to write normally, and had to write upside down, as it were. And as a result, when you look at it standing in front of her, it ends up getting flipped. Try it for yourself if you want. Write something sitting like her, and the letters will be inverted.
That sounds like one hell of a stretch to me. I'm the killer? You can't just go and say shit like that.
If you're not the killer, then why did you try to destroy the evidence?
Destroy the evidence?
You know what I'm talking about, right, Makoto? The evidence Leon tried to get rid of?
What? The evidence that Leon tried to get rid of? It's that thing I found on the ground in front of the incinerator, right? Like what? Incinerator. Incinerator can be activated via switch on the machine. Hifumi is on cleaning duty and he claims that the last time he saw the incinerator, it was off. A piece of burnt clothing found next to the incinerator is in the trash room. It is apparently part of the shirt cuff and has a noticeable blood stain. A noticeable what?
I got it! You mean
The
burnt
culprit
shirt
tried
piece
to
I
get
found
rid of the
laying on
fucking
ground by the
shirt?
incinerator, right?
It had blood on it too.
As the killer stabbed Sayaka, they must have gotten some of her blood on them. And to dispose of the shirt covered in the victim's blood, they threw it into the incinerator.
But one piece burned off and got left behind.
One piece like Luffy.
And the killer didn't notice. If they had, they most certainly would have panicked. Isn't that right, Leon?
Damn!
But is one
You
slap
stuttering
of
and
that enough
everything?
to conclude that Leon is guilty?
Yeah, I mean, Leon's not the only one wearing a white button-up.
Yeah.
That's right. There are plenty of other people here with shirts like mine. With just that one little charred piece, there's no way you can say for sure who it belongs to.
Yeah, it could be fucking Kiyotaka for all I know.
That alone isn't enough. But there are some other points that may reveal the truth.
Are you finally starting to understand? The answers to all the riddles are right here.
Yeah, I think so.
Does she know, bro? Does she already know who the killer is and she wants me to figure that shit out? The burnt remains of the button-up shirt, which the killer wasn't able to get rid of. There's something about it that we need to pay attention to in order to figure out who's responsible. How it's disposed of, when it was disposed of, where we already know the shit. When, it's at nighttime, obviously, we already know. How? Why is that important? Fuck it. I got the right answer, but I don't know why.
How the shirt was disposed of. We should be able to figure out who the killer is.
How?
Yeah, that's a good point. I think I know what you're gonna say. You can't reach the incinerator without opening the gate in front of the trash room, right?
That's right, and Hifumi was in trash duty.
And obviously, you wouldn't be able to hit the switch to turn it on either. You'd need the key to get in, and the one with the key was the person on cleaning duty. So the killer had to be whoever was in charge of taking care of the trash, right?
Interesting.
But Hifumi doesn't wear white button-ups. That's a grey one. Now you realize? Bro, what was in your mind all fucking day? You probably had a meal in your head, bro. You were salivating at the fucking thought of it. No, that's wrong. There was another way to use the incinerator without being on the one on cleaning duty. That's exactly what proves that Leon is the real killer. How? What? Oh shit. Shattered crystal ball.
The key to the trash room. Whoever was on cleaning duty must have had it, right?
So the only one who could get to the incinerator was the person in charge of the trash?
And you'd have to get close to the incinerator in order to destroy the evidence. Which means the only possible suspect is whoever had the trash room key.
Okay, so the person who would have had the trash room key... Huh? Me? No!
There absolutely was a way to use the incinerator without using the trash room key. The killer was able to turn the incinerator on by using something found on the ground nearby. Nearby the incinerator? You know about the shirt? Burnt shirt piece? Found next to the incinerator in the trash room? No way. Shards of glass were found next to the incinerator in the trash room. As it turns out, the glass ball would have been comfortably in the palm in the person of the prince's hand. It would have fit comfortably. Apparently, Yasuhiro left the ball in the laundry room on accident, so anyone could have come along and taken it. So they used the...
Whoever was on cleaning duty must have had it.
So the only one who could be the person in charge of the...
And you'd have to get close to the incinerator. No, that's wrong.
Wait, hold on. Did y'all hear that? I could have sworn I've heard that One Piece sound effect.
I know how someone could dispose of the evidence.
Bro, tell me I'm not the only one that hears
it.
The one that goes, you know? Could dispose of the evidence without using the trash room key.
But if you can't get past the gate, you couldn't possibly turn on the incinerator, could you?
Yes, you could. If you used this.
What is it, some kind of glass ball? It's busted to hell.
Actually, it was supposed to be a crystal ball, but,
He spent like 2 years saving up for that shit, bro.
How would you use it?
That's crazy. You got scammed as fuck, bro. The killer has to use the glass ball in a certain way, which was roll it, divine with it. Huh? Not roll it, because, what's it called? The incinerator was not on, incinerator's buttons were not on the floor with it. They couldn't roll it. Divine with it, that shit sounds ridiculous. So throw it, I guess.
The killer simply took aim at the incinerator switch and threw the ball through a gap in the gate.
How?
All they had to do was hit that switch, and the incinerator would come to life.
How though?
Through a gap in the gate?
Remember what you said before, Hifumi?
Huh? Someone turned the incinerator on? Very strange. I'm quite certain it was off last time I was down here. Perhaps it was the work of a fairy.
What are you talking about? Tinkerbell ain't did this shit at all.
So the only way the incinerator could have been turned on without his knowledge was because the killer was able to hit the switch without opening the gate. Once they'd gotten the incinerator going, all they had to do was ball up the shirt and toss it in.
How did they turn on the incinerator buttons and throw the crystal ball by turning it on?
Hey,
in order to turn it on.
What the hell is this?
All you have to do is look at the scene to know that the killer never actually went inside the trash room.
Because if he wasn't in the trash room, he would have got rid of the burnt shirt piece and the crystal ball.
The shards of broken glass, the incinerator left running, the piece of shirt that escaped the fire. If the killer had been on cleaning duty, the evidence would have been taken care of much more thoroughly.
Wait, no, just hold on.
But the distance from the gate to the incinerator has to be at least 30 feet, right?
30
To
feet.
pinpoint
Yeah,
that
and you
place,
have to
you'd need
throw
to
through a
a
gate.
glass ball that far and hit something that small. Could someone really do that?
That has to be impossible.
That's right. There's no way. It'd be impossible.
Difficult, absolutely. Impossible? I don't think so. Because the killer is...
It would be much of a challenge for the killer because character creator, that's Hifumi, clairvoyant. I don't know what that shit is. Ultimate baseball star. How? In baseball, you have to hit a ball with a bat, right? Wait! You have to also, what's called, what if Leon was a pitcher?
I got it! Because
I was
the
right!
killer is the ultimate baseball star. Isn't that right, Leon?
Damn!
Do you have any idea how stupid you sound right now?
A target 30 feet away would surely be little challenge for the ultimate baseball star.
You can't be serious.
Why so serious?
I'm not joking, bitch. Stop dirting, bitch.
These goddamn shipper brains have got it all wrong, I'm telling you!
Yeah, proof?
You still won't admit it? Okay then. Makoto, go ahead
Bro,
and
the
review the
time-
incident one more time.
How
to
the
make this
tables
crime
have fucking
perfectly
turned,
clear.
man. Makoto, go ahead and review the incident one more time.
And with that,
What?
we can end this.
Listen to me! What the hell do you mean, end this?
Say what you want, Leon. But all the questions have been answered. And the truth has been revealed.
And the truth has led to one conclusion. The killer is you!
Now here's what happened.
The closing argument is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? That should sound fire as fuck, bro. Absolutely. Every case has one last element to bring the class trial to an end. This is the closing argument. In this phase, you give out a complete summary of the case. You have to reproduce the flow of events for the case in the form of a comic book. Comic book? What are we, fucking Oda? We drawing manga now? Akira Toriyama? Fly high, man. We're all missing that. However, you'll notice that in the comic, there are a number of pieces missing. It's up to you to complete the comic using the provided truth banners. Also, if you take aim at a missing section and press the left mouse button, holy cow, you'll get a hint that might lead to a breakthrough. Well then, good luck and have fun. Closing argument, begin. Alright. I'll have to use the scroll wheel. Alright. Damn. This here. Wait, no, that could be right. There. And then the killer used an item in my room to help dispose of evidence. Oh, the lint roller! Alright, what next? This? The object the killer used to throw the incinerator must have been the crystal ball. Damn, what is that fucking nasty ass pose, bro? What the hell? And where's this? What the killer threw in the incinerator was the burnt shirt piece. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Oh wait, no, not this one. The shirt piece here. Alright, what's this? They forced the bathroom door open. The only logical way they could have done that with the toolbox. After the killer countered Sayaka's attack with an attack of their own, what did they do next? Hold on, where's this? Sayaka attacked the killer with a knife and noticed something in my room. The sword. Use the object to deflect Sayaka's attack. Here. My room was the scene of the crime. The incident began when the killer entered. When the killer entered. Ah, here. This one. After the killer countered Sayaka's attack with their own, what did they do next? I don't know if this one's important. I filled up everything. There's nothing left. Counter Sayaka's attack with an attack of their own. What did they do next? Grab the knife? Let's pull this out. And she was stabbed to death, and she wrote the evidence. She fucking died. Used the lint roller to roll up all the evidence. Then used the crystal ball to hit a nasty pose and kill that shit. Yeah, it has to be this, bro.
Here's exactly what happened.
Did I do it?
I think I'd better take one more look back at the case from the beginning.
There we go. I think I better take. Oh wait, he said it. I hope to God I got this shit right, bro.
The killer went to the room Sayaka was in. In other words, my room. From what we can tell, Sayaka invited that person there intending to kill them.
That's still crazy to me, man. And I genuinely felt bad for her too.
She attacked them with the knife she'd taken from the kitchen earlier.
Tried to stab the motherfucker too, aka Leon.
But then something happened that she wasn't prepared for. They grabbed the fake sword I put in my room and fought back.
Yeah.
During the struggle, a strike from the sword broke Sayaka's right wrist.
Fuck. How to rearrange the events of the case? That means it's this one.
The killer is you! During the struggle, a strike from the sword broke Sayaka's right wrist.
Okay, this one's right.
And that's when she lost her
everything
grip
else
on
is
the
right.
kitchen knife. Finding herself cornered, Sayaka panicked and ran into the bathroom.
Music is, oh my lord. Oh
The
shit.
killer went after
Bad,
her,
like
but couldn't get the bathroom door open. What they didn't know was that my bathroom door got stuck easily, and there was a trick to opening it.
Yeah.
Sayaka knew about that because I told her. But of course, the killer had no way of knowing.
That's... Good Lord.
So instead...
Bro, look at
killer
Sayaka
forced
right
the
now.
door
She's scared for her
took the
fucking
kitchen
life. Was, more like.
and stabbed Sayaka.
Ah! And she fucking died.
But with what strength she had remaining, Sayaka left a dying message.
The killer's
To
name.
keep the killer from noticing, she wrote it on the wall behind her. And with that, all her strength was gone.
Damn.
With Sayaka dead, the killer
Act
quickly
3.
began destroying
Acto
the
3.
evidence.
Today phase!
First, they took off their
how
shirt,
did I make this about JoJo's?
which was covered in their victim's blood.
Use the lint roller
Then
to
they took
roll
the
up
lint
everything,
roller
which
in
is
my room
already
and
suspicious to
cleaned up the
begin with.
entire area.
That was failure number 1 when he tried to hide
They
the
wanted to make sure they got rid of any trace that
when he
had
hides the
ever been
evidence.
there.
Yes. That's failure number 1.
Afterwards, the killer headed to the trash room to destroy their
I mean
bloody
strike
shirt.
1, more like.
They tried to
Act
burn the
4.
shirt using the
That's
incinerator
correct,
bin,
4.
but the trash room was blocked off by an especially sturdy gate, preventing access to the incinerator.
Okay.
So they came up with a plan to use Hero's crystal ball, which he left in the laundry
That
room.
hero got scammed in order to get it.
The killer
And
managed to
Leon
throw
hit
the
that
ball
nasty ass
through the gap
pose.
in the gate and hit the incinerator switch. For any normal person, that'd be an impossible throw.
Obviously.
But the killer had the confidence to take a shot.
Because he was good at pitching, because he's the
That's
ultimate
because
baseball
the
star.
killer was the ultimate baseball star.
Yeah.
The crystal ball,
Crash.
thrown with absolute precision, hit the switch on the incinerator, which then quickly roared to life.
That was strike 2.
Having destroyed the final piece of evidence, they left the area with, I imagine, a sigh of relief. But there was one thing they missed.
Strike 3.
Part of the shirt they
You're
threw into the fire
out!
burnt away and fell out of the incinerator. The killer didn't notice this, and so left behind a piece of indisputable evidence.
What could they even do anyways? Damn, flashing lights.
Isn't that right, Leon?
Leon! Complete!
It would appear that Hero simply forgot his crystal ball in
Crazy.
the laundry room.
Bro, if it wasn't for Hero losing his crystal ball, how would Leon even hide the
You
evidence
went there
anyways?
to try and wash the blood out of your shirt, and that's where you saw it, right?
Why can't you just go into the washroom, into the washer, and just wash the clothes
Seeing
there?
the ball, you thought of a way to take care of everything.
So, Leon, do you object to anything that's been said?
Do I object?
Of course he does.
Hell yes, I object! Of course I do! I object! I object! I object!
I don't know about you, but the evidence against you is looking real strong, man. You have any evidence to
All
back
of this
up
is just
your...
a bunch of stupid theories! You need evidence! Where's the evidence?
literally everything that has been brought up thus far.
Without evidence, it's all bullshit! It's bullshit and I refuse to acknowledge it!
That sounds like code to me.
then, I guess this is as good a time as any to present the evidence
Holy
that proves you
coperoni.
did it. Makoto,
That's a phrase I
I
made
believe
up, by the
you're
way.
in possession of that evidence?
Yes, everything. I have the evidence. Your first bullet time battle is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? Absolutely. Sometimes during a class trial, your opponent simply won't want to hear what you have to say. At all? When this happens, you will engage them in a head-to-head battle. We like to refer to this as bowtie battle, aka the BTB-BTW. Oh my lord. During the BTB, you want to destroy your opponent's statements in time with the rhythm. Match your button presses with each tempo marker as they move across the screen. Match your button presses with each tempo marker as they move across the screen and reach the center. ... Press the right mouse button to lock onto an opponent's statement. Destroy the statement you've locked on with the left mouse button as the tempo marker reaches the center. Use this method to deal damage to your opponent. If you can't pull it off, you'll be the one in pain. Tempo up. Do this consecutively and you will start a combo. Keep this going and you will initiate a tempo up. On the flip side, if you keep missing, you'll get into a tempo down situation. When the tempo changes, so does the timing for hitting each button. So watch out for that. Deal enough damage to your opponent and the weak spot statement will appear. At that point, you can press the left mouse button to shoot it down with a truth bullet like any other statement. Refute their statement fast enough and you'll come out victorious. But just like before, if your engagement reaches 0 or you're not run out of time, you fail. Well then, good luck and have fun!
When the killer removed the screws from the doorknob, they didn't use anything from your room to do it. Instead, they must have used something that belonged to them.
Just said, bro. Yeah. They used something out of their own to remove their screws? Could it have been?
I refuse to acknowledge you!
The toolbox!
Stupid!
To remove the screws? Yeah, it has to be the toolbox.
Stupid!
Okay, damn, I get it! I have to show indisputable evidence that Leon is the killer. I need to figure it out. The moment of truth.
Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance! It wasn't me! Stupid! You lied!
Oh my god.
Stop talking! Shut up! Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance! You lied! Shut up! Where's your proof?
I don't even know what's happening.
Not a chance! It wasn't me! Stupid! You lied! Stop talking! Shut up! Where's your proof?
Final strike?
Where's your proof?
This should prove it.
Break.
The screws
Toolbox.
on the bathroom doorknob were removed. I wonder what kind of tool the killer used to remove them.
I mean,
wow, I wonder what it is too.
Screwdriver, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I'm pretty sure the toolkits we got each had one inside.
Yeah, the men had the
What he used.
toolbox.
There aren't any other tools anywhere.
But the toolkit in my room had clearly never been used.
Exactly.
That's because the culprit didn't know it was your room. They thought they were in Sayaka's room.
Only the boys got toolkits, so the killer naturally assumed there wouldn't be one in there.
Okay, then whose toolkit did the killer use?
Leon's.
Stupid!
It had to be their very own toolkit.
Exactly.
Stupid!
Leon,
Hey, shut up.
would you mind showing us your toolkit? If I'm right about this, then the screwdriver will show some evidence of being used.
Stupid!
Huh? And if you say you used it for something else, you'll have to explain exactly when, where, and why.
And he can't come up with a lie on the spot.
And let me say this
No
right
way.
now.
Nobody can.
I lost it.
Except for
isn't
maybe
an
Byaku
excuse
or
at this
something.
point.
Stupid.
Look, did you listen to his voice? Oh my lord.
So, you have no rebuttal?
No defense. You lost.
Then it would seem we are finished here.
Look at him. A. Yes, I got A. 78 medals. I got the perfect fucking score, bro.
Looks like you've reached your verdict. Then are we ready to cast our votes? You all have a lever in front of you. Use it to make your selection. Oh, just to remind you all, make triple sure you vote for someone. You wouldn't want to be punished for something so minor, right?
Minor.
Okay, then let's get excited! Who will be chosen as the Blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
There's something wrong with Monokuma, bro. Psychotic ass bear. Who is found guilty? Told y'all. I'm not tell y'all. My lying ass. Looks like got it right on the money. The Blackened in this case, the one that killed Sayaka, was none other than Leon Kuwata. ...
Huh? Hey, hold on.
Hold on a second. Leon, did you really kill Sayaka? I don't believe it.
You son of a bitch.
Son of a bitch. What the hell was wrong with you?
I didn't have a choice.
I didn't have a choice. It was kill or be killed, just like what Flowey said. So that's why I killed her first.
None of you are any different.
One wrong step and you be the one standing here. It was a complete chance that I wound out like this. I was just unlucky. That's all.
Hey, come on!
Okay, come on. You expect me to just accept my death? None of us wanted to accept death either. Everything's become clear. The decision we made was right after all. And when I think about that, honestly, I'd be better off if we'd been wrong. Because if what we came up with really is the truth, then that truth is that Sayaka was trying to frame me. But even if that's true, I can't say she was wrong. After all, the mastermind. It's all because of that fucking video. Even I couldn't handle what I saw in there. If I was her, and that video actually had something to do with me, I can't even imagine. Now we're trapped here with no way out. They're probably waiting for me. I can't afford to be stuck in here. The one thing that was more important to her than anything else, her dreams, her friends. To have to see something like that happen to them. And Sayaka. I did whatever it took to reach that dream. I mean it. Even some things that weren't so pleasant. Like, maybe killing people or something? Torturing them? That's not what she said. And that's why Sayaka, for the friends that meant so much to her, that's why she portrayed me. So when she said,
No matter what happens, please always be there for me. I need you on my side.
she actually meant it. She wanted me to help her. She wanted me to help her kill someone. Is that why she talked to me in the first place? I guess I'll never know. You're not Kanye, bitch. Because there's nothing I can do to ask her what she was thinking. She's dead as it. Once you're dead, that's that. Boy howdy, the entertainment industry must sure be terrifying, huh? I'm to try and kill someone just because of those relationships. She seems so nice and lovely on the outside, but inside, she's descended into pure madness. What'd you say? I understand, really I do. Yup. You're in utter despair thanks to Sayaka's betrayal, right? Compassion, intimacy, love. The stronger those feelings, the stronger the despair when they collapse. Stop screwing with us. This is all your fucking fault. Sayaka being forced to do something like that, all of it, everything, it's all your damn fault! Suddenly in a frenzy, I lunged at Monokuma. But
that's enough.
As angry as I was, Kyoko launched into my arm without hesitation. Her grip was like iron, strong enough that I was sure it would leave a bruise.
Calm down.
If you really want to make her enemies pay for what they've done, you need to let it go for now. Damn it! Ah, that was a close one. I thought for sure you were gonna give me a good walloping.
Just barely avoided punishment, you did.
Now then, since you so magnificently revealed the identity of the killer during the class trial, the blackened Leon Kuwato will receive his punishment.
Punishment? You mean...
Can I save?
Wait a second!
I didn't have a choice. I had to kill her.
That's it?
I was just protecting myself in the heat of the moment. It was self-defense. It was heat. How exactly was it self-defense? When you forced your way into the bathroom, did you or did you not use your very own toolkit? After she shot herself in the bathroom, you went out of your way to head back to your own room. Then you came all the way back, broke into the bathroom, and killed her. Am I wrong?
Understand?
You had any number of chances to stop what you were doing, but you chose not to. Is it not because you had an unclouded intent to commit murder?
So...
No, that's not... Stop it. I've had enough of this. Oh, are you sure? You were closer to her than anyone, were you not? You killed your precious Sayaka. Do you understand? I can't say Leon is solely to blame. Of course, I don't plan on blaming Sayaka either. Yeah, the only one to blame is Monokuma and an extension the mastermind behind all of this shit, bro. Because... the one to blame is him.
Swa?
If it weren't for you, this never would have happened to Sayaka or Leon. We shouldn't be fighting each other. We should be fighting against the one who put us in this situation, the mastermind. Uh-oh, did you wake up to your sense of justice? Well, it just so happens that there's nothing more unethical than an unwavering sense of justice. After all, it's people with that sort of mentality that perpetuate war all over the world. I'm gonna let this one sink in. Is that the kind of justice that's awakened within you? Just shut up. Okay, well everybody, more importantly, let's hurry up and get to what I've been waiting for. The punishment.
I'm begging you! Please, don't do this!
Oh my god.
Hey,
No more No more begging, no more excuses. You must pay the penalty for breaking the rules. Society demands it.
Please!
Look at him.
Now then, I prepared a very special punishment.
Ah. For Leon Kuwata, the ultimate baseball star.
No!
I'm getting shivers, bro. I don't want to see it.
Everything we've got. It's punishment time.
No!
My lord, game over. Leon has been found guilty. Time for the punishment. That was gonna happen. Look at everybody staring at him. Where the fuck is he being dragged? In use? Bro, he's being dragged to a fucking... What is that? Keep out. I don't want to see what is happening, bro. Strike 3, you're out! The fuck? Are they going to shoot him with baseballs? The 1000 blows. I want someone to blow me, low-key. What the fuck? Look at Leon! Ugh! I gotta stop this video right here, man. That was insane. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out, y'all. You're safe.